Let's talk about your phone skills. This is a very important part of your business. This is the part where people will get to you first. This is their first point of contact. So what I would say to you today is, what does she have to do to get to you? Is her transition made easy? Does the phone ring out? Does it go like 10 times before somebody answers? If you're in the position to have, a lucky position, I was always lucky enough in my salon to be able to afford a receptionist. But in today's world, it may not be possible. But there are phone skills, and there is a tone of voice, and there is a way of fitting people in. It's very important that the skills that are put in place for reception are learned by whoever is going to answer that phone. So I think that this is a very important area. Again, it can be overlooked. I know myself from ringing salons myself, it's just something I've happened to notice, that it shouldn't ring any more than 2 times, because people are frustrated enough out there at the moment. And to have to wait for somebody to answer the phone is a real, it's, for me personally, it gets on my nerves. I don't like it. And I think that when people are waiting too long, it puts them in bad form before they get talking to the receptionist. So I think that there should be a limit on how many times that phone should ring. Again, there's training around that. We do all the training on any area I've spoken about so far. We will do one-to-one training with you in your salon for you and design it around your needs. But I think that your phone skills, it's very important that when people are getting that first point of contact with you, that it should be done with ease. It shouldn't be a problem. There should be words used to make it sound like it's going to be solved. Even if there isn't a space in the book, we'll give them what we can. We look after them in any way we can get them in. I know salons are busier than they had been before at certain times, because maybe the staff have been cut down a bit. Maybe there's a reason why, a girl might be working with 2 together, maybe 1, But instead of saying, I'm not available, what are you available for? So your phone skills are going to be vitally important here. And I have something to share with you, another fact that just blew my mind. I mean, these are all things I've learned over the years. 63% to 93% of customers, they don't complain, they just leave. Another little kind of thought process, again, when you're running your business. I mean, maybe this whole lecture is a bit scary, but sometimes we need to be taken out of our comfort zone to realise that to keep our businesses going now, we have a fabulous business. It's a fun industry. We actually work with young people. It's fantastic. And I know there's great crack. The music is playing. The hairdressing is wonderful. But these are things, as the owner, once you put your name over that door, these are your responsibilities to make sure that these things are constantly being monitored. What's measured in a salon is going to be successful. You've got to keep an eye on these things. What's measured and monitored will be successful. Did you know that an unhappy customer will tell 10 people about her bad experience? That's a fact. And now with social media, she can actually tell the world, So take care of those problems promptly, otherwise they will start sharing. This is another part of the workday that we hadn't before, but is very much there now. It costs 6 times more to attract a new client to your salon. So it's so important to look after the good ones and keep them with you. Nobody cares about how much you know until they know how much you care. Remember that, because at the end of the day, again, going back to our soft skills, you have to really, really remember that to look and treat your client like a family member, or maybe not. Maybe it would be better to treat them more like a friend, to welcome your guest, welcome your client, be ready to look after your client the minute that door is unlocked in the morning. And I think it's important also to go back to this, because sometimes what happens is we're all very busy. It's a rushed life. It's a busy life. And particularly for women in business, it's busy. You might have children drop off at school, because there is a life outside of your business. But that salon should be ready to work from the time that you say you're opening, not still cleaning the place from the day before, not just doing the till in the morning when the door is open. And your girls should be in that 10 minutes or 15 minutes earlier. Even if you decide, look, we'll leave it closed until 9:30, but we're going to spend the first 15 minutes in the morning being prepared for our client. This is an opportunity. It's a great time in the morning to have morning meetings, and we used to have them in our business. Morning meetings are fantastic because it gives you a great start to the day. It gives you a chance as well to look at your appointment page, your appointment book, your system. Because once you look at that, you can say, right, I've got an appointment there at that time, but I've got more time to talk to that client. And that could be a great time for you to increase your service with the client, work on what you're going to do in your consultation. So instead of just sailing into work, throwing the coat up, drinking a coffee and hopping out onto the floor and hoping that it'll all work out, a little bit of preparation again there is very important. So failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Another little ditty. So just remember that in the morning time, that 15 minutes while you look at your appointment page, it's your time to say, she's coming in there, but I got that space there now, and that time I could actually give her more time in my consultation to upsell and maybe spend more time with my client rather than just getting through quickly and standing around for another half an hour when there's no need for that. There really isn't. This is your time to shine. First thing in the morning is a great time to be there and to give yourself a bit of a chance to get organised for the day.